Right. Well, let's look at the situation in New Westminster, because a lot of people don't know what the situation is. We have parts of the city where 80% of the people are renters, and parts of the city it's 90%. We have parts of the city where more than half of the people officially live below the poverty line. We have identified about 140 homeless people. That is, homeless people who are actually in a situation of living in shelters or living on the street. It doesn't count all the kids who don't have a place to live, who are sleeping on a friend's couch, or the people who are living 10 people to a 2-bedroom apartment, or those sorts of things. But we know we have a lot of poverty in the community. And the city has taken some measures. You know, we've protected the rental housing by banning conversion to strata. And there's some small city grants to some social agencies that can contribute. And we have the Homeless Coalition, and we're working hard on that issue. But there's a wider need that needs to be addressed. And as the population of New Westminster grows, and as we start to consider how we're going to move from the government of a small town to the government of a small city, which is what we've become, then we need to start thinking about, well, do we need to have some kind of housing advocacy? Do we need to have some kind of tenants resources or housing resources? And what do we do to protect the affordable housing we already have and get new affordable housing? You know, we haven't had a new rental building built in New Westminster in 20 years. And so more than half of the population in New Westminster is living in apartments. And I think this city really needs to have a good look at how it serves those needs. And that's not to say that we stop taking care of the needs of all the other citizens. You know, in fact, they go together. But when we look at some of the issues that people are experiencing in our city, you know, we need to think seriously about this. One of the issues for me is there are neighborhoods where 80% of the people don't drive a car. And so if you look at an issue like the Moody Park pool issue, for example, where people say, well, it's a 5-minute drive to another pool. Well, it's actually a 1-hour walk for many people. And so we really need local services, and we need City Hall and recreation services and that sort of thing to be out throughout our city to serve everybody.